Hi, YouTube. This is Lisa, Shimmer Girl Talks. I'm going to talk about a subject that I am very familiar with. We just recently had a popular actress of the show Insecure. Her name is Yvonne, if I'm pronouncing it right, Orgy, who just announced that she is a virgin and saving herself for marriage. And so I would like for today's topic to be about virginity, celibacy, abstaining, reborn virgins, whatever, what have you. And one thing that I've noticed, particularly online, is when these types of subjects come up, I notice people want to hush these women. That's something that's personal. No one needs to know that. But on the flip side, I've noticed that women are allowed to be very vocal about, having a high body count or being wanting to be an escort or a stripper or, I don't want to say brag about her sexual conquests, but it's okay to talk about her sexual conquests. But when it comes to a woman that says, I want to maintain my virginity until I am a married woman, she's looked at with skepticism, or you want a cookie, or something else that's, just kind of smart alecky and nasty. Now, I remember when I was a girl in high school. Now, this was high school. And I know, maybe sometimes teenagers lie about, having sex, but, quite a few of the girls that I went to school with, were pregnant. So they weren't lying. And they used to make fun of me for still being a virgin. Now, you're talking, I was 16, 17 years old. But the scary thing is, this even spills over into adulthood. And one thing that I find myself saying online on, various social media sites is um, oftentimes women who want to maintain their virginity, particularly until marriage, they're not going around telling everybody, hey, look at me, I'm a virgin. No one is going to bring that type of attention to themselves. First of all, because there's ridicule, there is skepticism, and a lot of times people are judging these women based on what they've done in their own lives. Yeah, she might be a virgin vaginally, but what about anally or orally? And maybe women who say that they're virgins hasn't done any of that. So you're making assumptions based on maybe what you're doing, and you're projecting that onto those women. Now, many years ago, when my grandmother was still alive, and I was still waiting on my husband. I know that's what people want to say nowadays, husband with a Z in it. And I used to tell my grandmother, I said, you know what? I hope to be able to talk to young women one day about the choice to wait, because you can have sex anytime you want, anywhere, anytime. There's always going to be a man that's willing. But I'm going to tell you, as someone who waited, it's not easy. And especially the older you get, it becomes even harder, because you do have urges and, you want to be held by a man and loved. And yeah, and you want to get your freak on. Let's be for real, but you want to make sure that you're with a man, because I used to totally practice or preach, ladies, wait until you have a husband before you go down that road. The thing is, most women don't want to wait, and that's their prerogative. But, but don't tell a woman who wants to wait that there's something wrong with her. And I know that this message is for some woman. There's some young women out there who want to wait for whatever their reasons are. If you're a Christian woman, particularly if you're a Christian woman, and in your heart of hearts, you had that discussion with God. God knows that you're burning. He knows that you want some strong arms wrapped around you and some solid thigh muscles. God knows. God created sex. He wants us to enjoy sex with our spouse. And I know that that is not a politically correct um, It's not politically correct. But not every woman wants to just jump into bed with everything that moves. Some women have standards. Some women don't want their hearts broken. Some women don't want diseases and babies that the man don't even want to be with her. So there is a reason why some women choose to wait. And as a matter of fact, I mean, I'm sure you know by now, if you're watching my channels, that I'm a writer. And my very first character, Destiny, as you can see her back there, that's my thumb on her. She was a virgin until she got married. Now, I wrote that story 16 years ago. And that was kind of then, so it's even, more popular now to talk about, the sexual acrobats in the bedroom to a man that you're not even married to. So it's strange to nowadays to hear a woman say, you know what, I want to wait. And why is that strange? Why does that have to be strange?